Anyone that wants to twist, go and twist. You want to hide, go and hide. You want to pretend, go and pretend. But me, I'm telling you, as it is now, Nigerians are not joking. Nigerians are not joking. Making the truth official. Knowing the truth, personal knowledge, and making it official, general knowledge. The general knowledge is going to be established anytime soon. And guess what? Àwọn èèyàn tó máa lọ sí máa pọ̀ o. Àwọn èèyàn máa lárí mọ́ o. Ẹ má lọ bá wọn gọ́ pé justice for mohbad na wẹ́rẹ́. Don't pass wẹ́rẹ́. Don't pass wẹ́rẹ́ o. I dey tell you. Na every day, every time, things dey sup. Every day, every time, new update they come. Every day, every time, new information they come. You can't dey hide say justice for mohbad, say someone you won't come the corner. Egbagbe, no hidden place anymore. This night is going to be different. Don't worry. Alẹ́ òní ayàtọ̀ ìdájọ́ yìí ṣe kájọ máa gbé lọ yàyò yóò yá Holy Center Ramanitis at Taimo Satari Sari Sarashima Mosh. Is happy that people are not giving up. And if not for people that are still on this matter, that is sweet pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ́. Bí àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe bọ́n ṣe pọ̀ tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn tó fẹ́ dàrú ṣe pọ̀ tó. Let me say it in English. The more the people that want to get justice, the more they increase, the more the people that are looking for the case to be swept under the carpet are also increasing. The more the people that want justice are increasing, the more the people that want justice to die are also increasing. Èrò ti pọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ti di wúruwúru. Online, àti ní lawyer. Online, we now have lawyer online. We have toxicologist online. We even have judge online. We have everything in corona inquest are now online. So as they are doing corona inquest, we are also doing our own online. It's not a must that corona inquest should continue. If corona inquest will not continue, TikTok will continue, Facebook will continue. No be must to Queen of Energy. Whether this night you go be clerk of the house. Whether this night we go choose clerk. This night we go choose waiting that one for court where they say court order. Okay, now still clerk. Which other one? Which one they serve later? Bailiff. We go choose bailiff. Which other person? All this night. Oh my God. Exactly on the 28th, that was on Wednesday, we had a corona inquest that a lot of people have been longing for. They want to hear the latest, especially when it is that. Please, before we pass our judgment, let us ask the right question. Sometimes it takes calmness and extra thought, like extra thinking, to go extra mind processing some things to understand some things. And that is the reason why the way of the court is different from the way of the public. Network, what is wrong with you? But network is stable on Facebook. I don't know why it is messing up on TikTok. Oh my God. Okay, let me go ahead. You see, let me post this thing before I go. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ̀ ti pọ̀ mi tiẹ̀ mọ̀ mi fẹ́ set gbogbo ẹ̀ lálẹ́ tí ò ní di pé mọ́. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. That is it at my background. This is where I want to start today's topic from. You see why we should not blame some people. When I mean some people, I mean Wunmi. When I mean some people, I mean Mohbad. Mohbad's brother, Adura. When I mean some people, I mean Spending. When I mean some people, I mean Prime Boy. When I mean some people, I mean Darosha. In a nutshell, those people that are, that the formation of Mohbad's friend, the circle. You know why I said we should not blame them? You know why? because the authority, the security agency, has failed to do what is required. And they have allowed things that should have been evidence, things that should have been part of the investigation. They have allowed the perpetrator, they have allowed the perpetrators to clear evidence off. They have allowed perpetrators of this jungle justice on Mohbad to clear off what the court should be using as evidence. That is so bad. So now that everybody wants to come and lie, and now that everybody's truth is not truthing to us, and then now that when someone is coming to say what he knows, we are not even, as we don't want to be okay, the reason is because some people that we should be seeing in front, that should hold on to some certain things until we get justice, those people have failed in their duty and they have allowed evidence to wipe away. If you see my background very well, what I have, for people on Facebook, you may not be able to see it, but on TikTok, it is clear there at my background that, that is Mohbad's house, and that is Mohbad house having CCTV. If the CCTV has been investigated, anyone that left the house 1 o'clock that is coming to say 20 o'clock will be seen. Anyone that has lied that he was in Mohbad house in the morning and we later see that it was even in the afternoon would have seen it. If they have investigated this CCTV and they have looked for the DVR, a lot of things will be seen. It's about rewinding it, playing back. We'll see a lot of things. Anyone who has come to say, nah, 17 o'clock, I was in Mohbad's house, now 18 o'clock, I left there, now 27 o'clock, I saw something. This would have been an addition, a link to clear some issue. Now it will be difficult to know who is lying, and it will be difficult to know who is saying the truth. So everything now looks like everybody is right. And everything now looks like everybody is wrong. The thing is now making some people to now look stupid, making some people to now look smart. Even people fighting for justice are now being seen as anti-justice. And those who are even fighting for selfish interests are now being seen as justice seekers. And those who don't even have anything before, they don't even know where to belong, whether they should belong to justice team, whether they should belong to justice team. If they don't even know what, they don't even have things to say, they are now getting relevancy. On top Mohbad matter. Police officers. You should have made this job so easy. You should have made this job so easy. You should have made this job so easy for us. If police really want to work, this issue will not be like this. I know that for real. I know that for real. Unfortunately, the person that saw someone dying, that saw what happened to someone before the person is dying, is saying that I don't know what killed Mohbad. The person that was not even there, that did not even see the dying process, that doesn't even know how the die, how the die is, the person is now expected to tell us what killed Mohbad in Nigeria. In Nigeria. I sleep with someone, I wake up with the person eats in my presence. The person sleep and wake up, even attempt to lapio me that I refuse. He complained of hand. We tried to resolve, no issue. After a while, we slept. The next day, nurse came, everything happened, and he died. Then what came about? I don't know. Okay? Someone who was sent out of the car. Someone who does not even follow them home is now expected to tell us what came about. When the person that see the dead did not know. Person wey no see dead, na him go know. Naija. Agidigba. Like Igbo people will say. CCTV camera in Mohbad's house with evidence, proof that there was CCTV, was not investigated. Questions were not asked. Questions were not asked to what happened to the CCTV. Waiting happen. Now, we want to go and ask person wey no dey the house question. If Naira Marley that some people are still mentioning today, if Sam Larry that some people are still yet to forgive, even myself, I will not forgive him, are even the one that killed Mohbad. As far as they are not there when Mohbad died, the question is, who do they send? Who do they send? Few days ago, Spending told us they took some alcohol, General. They said the name of the alcohol is General. Now I was hearing, maybe true or false, maybe real or no real, that maybe that was where Mohbad was poisoned from. I said earlier, even truth is looking like lie. And even lie is looking like truth. And at the same time, we don't even know what is truth. And we don't even know lies again. Maybe some people know, but for me, who should we believe? Confusion everywhere. Who is lying? Who is saying the truth? Anybody that is found guilty in this case should go and face the law. Enough is enough. People's mental health has been messed up. People should stop playing with our emotion. People should stop playing with people's life, people's mental health because of this issue. Someone will say, which mental health won't spoil? Now your family, if you don't get a stronger mental health to do justice, now by force to do it. No! If you are human, if you have feelings, you will feel it. It will enter your spirit. The case of Mohbad is like music that doesn't need permission to enter your spirit. Before this issue get to this level, I told you that there are times I will just be in my house like this. When I'm going to kitchen, it will be as if I'm seeing Mohbad. I don't have Mohbad picture in my house. Or sometimes, when I look around, I feel like all the wall or angles of my house are filled up with Mohbad pictures, different pictures of Mohbad. Where in communication, we call it picture skill. Some English people will call it picturesque skill. I don't know which one is correct. Having an imagery thing like, things that are not in your front, you begin to see is in your front. Like you are hallucinating. Having a hallucination, they call it. Yes. Now, what am I saying? With the look of things, if care is not taken, we will expect people that doesn't have answer to some question to give us answer to those questions, and once they don't have the answer to the questions, we will pin this thing on them. And those people that really have answer to the questions that we want to ask are not being called, are not being held responsible. They are not being held, like they are not being dragged. They are not called out. I just sat down and I thought of something like, what exactly is the reason why justice for Mohbad keep getting stronger and stronger, especially in the mind of people? And I come to realize that the reason why that is happening is not far-fetched. It is just because people actually want to know what killed Mohbad. And I keep asking question again. That doesn't mean that what actually killed Mohbad can be said by some certain people and start asking questions. Can it be said by Wunmi? Yes. Can it be said by the nurse if truly the nurse treated Mohbad on Tuesday? Yes. Can it be said by Prime Boy? No. Why no? Prime Boy was not there when he died. Can it be said by Cubana Chief Press? Yes or no? No. Why? He was not there. If he was the one that planned the deal, he sent some people. Who are the people in the house? Darusha. Can he say what killed Mohbad? Yes. Why? Because he was there. He even talked about food, Indomie, that Mohbad ate before. Yes. Could he be spending that will tell us what killed Mohbad? To me, the answer is no. Why? He only saw few things at a point. He was disconnected from the scene. And later, I was asking this question. I was just asking. And the summary of everything now turns to, what exactly do we want to hear from some people? Are those people really going to give us the answer? And if they don't give us the answer, are we going to be able to forgive them or not? Even myself, will I be able to forgive Prime Boy if he doesn't tell us what killed Mohbad? Will I be able to deny spending, to fight spending? Will I be able to say, but Prime Boy did not tell us what killed Mohbad now, and spending did not tell us what killed Mohbad? What nonsense is this guy saying? I'm asking that question. Do they really have the information, or there is a difference between when they have information and they hide it? Adura did not know what killed Mohbad. Wunmi did not know what killed Mohbad. DJ Bami did not know what killed Mohbad. How will spending know? How will Prime Boy know? Of course, to some extent, maybe the nurse should know. People contacted me, Westo, do you have the nurse number? Do you have the nurse number? Please, Westo, turn down what you are listening to. Oh, sorry, thank you. I'm so sorry. Let me turn it down. Where is the remote? Okay. Please, thank you. Thank you for calling my attention. Thank you. Like I was saying, now I've controlled the background. Is it fine? Is the background fine? That means people have not been hearing me. Wow. So I've just been talking. So painful.
People are hearing you, just that there is some noise under the background and you've been corrected, but people can actually hear you.
Okay, no problem. Let me move ahead. Like I was saying, like Adura does not know what killed Mohbad. Wunmi does not know what killed Mohbad. DJ Bami does not know what killed Mohbad. I don't know, maybe the nurse later will also say does not know what killed Mohbad. Ladies and gentlemen, without sentiment, let's just reason together. Someone is saying, Westo, spending, I've told you what you know. You narrated for us on your platform. Did spending come to tell me that someone killed Mohbad? He told me what he knows about the fight, how they went home, how Wunmi and Mohbad has been, having toxic relationship, the kind of issue they usually have, and how stressful Mohbad used to go through, like the stress he used to go through whenever Wunmi started a wahala. So if he is able to say all this and so on and so forth, the whole thing, and from all this, has there been working Mohbad in it, or we can only connect that to say from what Spending just narrated? I think the wife has a role he has been playing and that role has been so negative. And Spending in secret or openly tell anyone, has it told anyone working Mohbad? If there is, the people should be waiting to hear if Spending will deny. But for me, I haven't had anything that came Mohbad. I only had informations of the wife being a tough person. And the fight they had. And he said it in court that they dragged themselves and Wunmi was trying to drag cloth and so on. If there is more they expect Spending to say, Spending will definitely say, and if he's not saying it, fine. If Spending is found guilty, nobody can stop him from facing the law. If Spending is found guilty, nobody can stop him from facing the law. That is the truth. That is the truth. My network, please help me to power tap. Help me to power tap. I want to read something. Help me to power tap, please. Network is bad. But there's something I want to say. Some people have been asking me. The thing I was reading. There's something I want to understand again. People have been telling me, Westo, what happened on the mainland bridge? I was not there. I don't know. How will Westo know what happened on the mainland bridge? Mohbad did not die on mainland bridge. It was just a conversation and misunderstanding. Issues, misunderstanding, argument. What happened on mainland bridge? How is what happened on mainland bridge? Mohbad did not die on mainland bridge. Wow. Whether we like it or not, Wunmi needs to be re-invited to Corona. Whether we like it or not, Wunmi needs to be re-invited to Corona inquest. I was told, is it not yesterday? Yesterday that Wunmi and Prime Boy were supposed to have a face-off somewhere at Ilewero where they should face each other regarding the petition. Prime Boy was available. Wunmi was not available. Yesterday. Is it yesterday? Today is Friday. It was yesterday. I mean, Panti, sorry. I'm talking about Panti. They were supposed to come. Police invited the two of them to come and have a face-off to explain the petition, why the petition, this, blah, 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 blah. Prime Boy was available. Wunmi was not available. And I want to take us back to the days that they said Wunmi was the one that started Corona inquest because she wants justice for her husband. Please, where is Wunmi that is looking for justice for her husband? Why is she not outside looking for justice? Anyone looking for justice should be coming now. People should say, calm down, you don't do, we'll get justice for you. Calm down, you don't do. Hold on, you don't do. And the Wunmi that went to Falana Chambers saying that they should help her to set up Corona inquest, the same Falana Chamber has withdrawn from the case. So is she still looking for justice? Like I said, let us not rush. We are all intellectuals, we are all mature. We have expectations, high expectations, high expectation that is so high. But don't let us ask the wrong person a question. We have a mindset of wanting to hear something. But what if the person we are expecting to say that thing is the wrong person? We prepare our mind that until we hear some certain things, we will not agree. But the person we are expecting to say those things, is that person the right thing to say that thing? Network. Network. We expect a lot of things to come out. But those people that we want to hear from, are we really calling the right person to come and tell us what we expect to hear? We are all eager. We are all eager. We all want to hear what is going on. If in any way, I repeat, Wunmi is saying she doesn't know what killed Mohbad. Adura is saying she doesn't know what killed Mohbad, but she was told by Wunmi that Prime Boy killed Mohbad. And DJ, that the nurse told me that she went with the DJ to the estate to look for pharmacy to get some things to put Mohbad in order when Mohbad was jerking on the floor, struggling for his life, when water were being poured on him. He's saying again that he doesn't know what killed Mohbad. Hey, Holy Center Ramanity. What a motherfucking nigga, man. DJ, that the nurse told me that Monica Emma Kobami went out. I'm talking about Feyishayo Ogedengbe. Went out with DJ to go in the street, on the street, like looking for something to put Mohbad in order. And before they came back, Mohbad died. And they left Mohbad in that struggle for his life, in the presence of some other people that let us rush. Maybe we'll be able to get one or two things to come back, to come and save Mohbad's life. They said they don't kill Mohbad, they don't know what killed Mohbad. And police said they can't find CCTV. Who next? Who is next? Who is next to tell us what killed Mohbad? Who is next to tell us what killed Mohbad? The legal team contacted me to help them get the nurse number. And to the glory of God, I don't know if the nurse has changed the number, but the number I know that the nurse has, which has his own name, her name, sorry, it has her name, has been forwarded appropriately. The nurse number that I have been forwarded. It has been forwarded. And as part of my own struggle, my contribution to make sure that we will get justice, anything that is going to bring about this justice, regardless of whatever it will take, I am ready to give it out. Yes. Personally, on my own, as part of my contribution, I've gone far to look for the nurse number and forwarded appropriately with the name. It's because I don't want to be showing some document. I have some official document that has confirmed a lot of things to me. But I need not to show it. I will hurt some people and they will not like it. And I'm going to forward this to the legal team tonight because I have never even, read it out. I definitely will forward it. And I want to say this. Spending, you need to go and prepare yourself for 15th too. And you have to say the truth, nothing but the truth. I want to repeat, on the 15th, spending, once I hear from you and I'm able to see difference from, from your explanation, I won't hesitate to drag you. You need to say the truth. So far, so good. I've not seen difference from what the conversation we had before with what happened. Maybe because some questions have not been asked, I want to reconfirm if those things are still the same thing from what you say. Once I notice any difference, I personally would drag you. And you have said it that you will not disappoint a lot of people. You said it on this platform, so you don't need to disappoint anyone. Maybe when you are cross-examining, once I see contradiction, I'll come for you. But so far, it's still like connecting. But I say again that in mohbad's house, the CCTV that should tell us who is lying about their presence there, those who were there before and after, why is that CCTV not checked? If Adura is lying, CCTV should reconfirm some things for us. Wunmi has lied. Obviously, she has lied. The CCTV will be another confirmation to also expose more lies. If there is contradiction about when mohbad stepped out, when mohbad was in the compound, and the time mohbad went upstairs and was not in the compound anymore, like didn't come out of of his room and so on. If there is any contradiction, CCTV should show us. This is mohbad outside. What time is it from the CCTV? Around evening. We should be able to know through the CCTV. What happened to the DVR? In every installation of CCTV camera, you cannot buy camera alone in any shop. I will repeat that part again. No shop, no store. I repeat, no store will sell cameras alone for you. What you buy is CCTV, DVR. Cameras are just accessories. Accessories. It is easy to call spending to say, spending, you are lying. You said you didn't see mohbad after 12 p.m. noon. And this is you and mohbad discussing, inside the compound at 3 p.m., at 8 p.m., at 10 p.m., at 11 p.m., at 1 p.m. This is the compound of mohbad. Even though you're not hearing your voice, what you're discussing, we can see you interacting. So this is so time from the CCTV. Why this? Why that? That should be the answer. That should be the answer. Someone said, Westo, you can buy cameras separately. If you are buying cameras separately and you are installing the camera, you are positioning the camera, what DVR did you connect it to station it and to let it give you the view you want? Or you just buy camera separately with that DVR and you put camera there? Nonsense. You don't have a car, you are buying extra tire. You don't have a car, you are buying what again? Jack. You be for Ganesa, I be like they say it in my local tone, intonation. You be for Ganesa. They will say for Ganesa. In my local dialect, they will say for Ganesa. Now for Ganesa, you be. You know, buy DVR, you are buying camera to do waiting. Na Christmas light. Hey, Holy Center Humanity. Well, I said it's not going to be long. Maybe from the panel, maybe from the interactive session, we can take it long, but from my own narration, it's not going to be long. Now, spending Prime Boy on the 15th of April, if they don't shift that date, because I'm looking like that date will be shifted. I might be wrong. From what I'm saying, they might postpone to another day. You will tell me that Westo said it. Only Center Humanity. If that date is not shifted, is not postponed, say everything you know. The CCTV in Mohbad's house, that is it on my background that I'm showing. Let me see if I can display another one, because that's not the only one I have. Let me see if I can display more. The CCTV in Mohbad's house, Prime Boy has confirmed it. Even Lifestyle said it on this panel, on this page, that there is CCTV in the house. That's another view of it. Another one, I think. There is one in the when they are in the parlor. Let me see if I can see that. Kimati post in control correct. Hold on, no, to download later. I'll play. That video shows Mohbad parlor. Showed Mama showing Iya Mohbad and some visitor, even Mohbad. Mama Mohbad was carrying Mohbad's frame, using the Mohbad frame and Liam to compare each other. That yes. Mohbad. Yeah. Hey, you remember that video?
Yeah.
Mama Mohbad carried Mohbad frame and was looking at the picture of Mohbad, also looking at Liam face, saying, "Is this Mohbad face?" And Liam, they said that he's not looking alike. And Mama Mohbad was, easing like, you understand? In that video, there is a CCTV that showed in that video. I was at the background. The one they did not edit, you know, people can cut and join. So all of this has shown that there is CCTV. Now, this is what I want to say about the CCTV before I move on. You see that camera, it has a name and it has company code. It has manufacturer's name. Ladies and gentlemen, let us tell police to go to that house, just remove one, check the camera code, the name of the organization, go there and ask. The serial number on that camera is linked to a particular DVR. The day this camera was purchased, DVR was purchased together with it. Can we have the details? Can we have the details? So that the person that questioned me to say that you can buy camera alone and not buy DVR can now know that camera is not Christmas light. o lè lọ máa ra brake oil sínú ilé nígbà tó ní mọ́tò tí mọ́tò ò yọnu tí mọ́tò ò takú. You cannot keep a brake oil in your house when you don't have the car to pour it. You cannot buy camera when you don't have CCTV to connect it. And so DVR to connect it. You cannot go to buy CCTV camera when there is no DVR to connect it. What are you buying? What thing you dey buy? Camera that is not going to show anything. I went to buy a pouch, fine pouch, beautiful iPhone pouch. iPhone pouch, and I'm using Nokia 3310.
It's called Hope. Hope.
So Mobile bought a CCTV and was hoping to get money to buy DVR in future. Is that it? Is that how it is? Hey, only center amenities at Taimos Atari Sara Shimo Moshika Tapu Yapu Kapuka Shika. So they can buy CCTV camera and put it there and be hoping to buy DVR in future. That's funny, man.
Oh, bad where they beat up and down. Where we say the first thing to gets lay is that CCTV. Person where no say that they threaten him.
Someone will be asking me, why is Weso talking about CCTV, 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 CCTV? It is to debunk some people's lies. It will make a lot of things easy and simple. Now, reason why I'm coming to say this because I've not been putting so much energy talking about camera. Reason is that I'm beginning to look at the narration and, the expression of some people to want to either agree or disagree with other people's narration. And I want to say that it is easy for lies to look like truth. And it is easy for truth to now be taken as lies going forward. In order for that thing not to get to that level, this CCTV is needed. And going forward, we need to go and tell, police, make we beg una. You are doing your best. You are a guy for this justice for Mohbad. You are trying your best. Please, and please, and please, the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Officer Agbetekun, the IG, my own brother, Muiwa, please, that is police PRO, the national PRO, that is the police trumpet, set up a team to go to Mohbad's house, to go and check the camera. And the company that that's the manufacturer, it has a code. And that camera has a seller. It has a seller. Please, we are begging. Get to the seller, get to the manufacturer, know the person that, sold it to Mohbad and ask what type of DVR went along with it. What is the capacity of the DVR? Because DVR has capacity. Where is the DVR? The little work the DVR was able to do in the house, can we just get it through your manufacturer? Is there a way to pull it out? If not, what can we do? Because we need it to have an overview of who and who enters, when and when things ran, when and when the noise started, ìgbà wo náà pariwo, ìgbà wo náà sáré gbé jáde, time of which time of the day ni, who are the people there? If we can do this, a lot of lies will be exposed. A lot of people lying will be captured red-handed. Red-handed. I think like this justice for Mohbad as getting into us. Please help us to rest, help us to relax. Don't put unnecessary pressure on us going forward. Pressure it ain't pọ̀ jù.
Westo. the share jeep la ma pe or the car, Mohbad pay the money down before he pay. Please, do you remember the price of that car?
I didn't remember, but I was told that the money was refunded back to
million.
Yes,
millions of naira. Now,
yes,
how much is CCTV? The complete, surely 500,000 or 1 million.
Someone just
50
sent me a
million.
message
Thank you.
that we should call the police. You know, the person said, Honorable Commissioner of Police, please set up inquiry commission that will investigate the company and people that sold this camera to Mohbad without DVR. Police, please do the needful. You were talking about a car that Mohbad went to purchase, even paid money in advance. The same Mohbad that can afford such an amount cannot afford money for CCTV. But Mohbad can afford money for camera, but not money for DVR. This DVR is needed, though. This DVR is needed. The DVR is to reconfirm the time that Prime Boy said, I sent my director to go and collect bag. It was at the gate that the bag was given to him. We need CCTV to confirm that at the gate. They said from 12 noon, is it 12 on 1 in the afternoon on Monday? Anybody that said that he sees or saw Mohbad, the person is a fucking liar. We need to know from the CCTV whether Mohbad get down to the compound or not. We need CCTV to tell us that this is the compound. Between that hour downward, Mohbad still went downstairs. This is Mohbad around 8. This is Mohbad around 11 p.m. on the same morning, same Monday. They said they rushed him out in the afternoon after the injection failed him and he started goosebumps, vomiting. What other thing did they say? They said it was jerking. They even talk about I remember that was time we were arguing that it is warapa epilepsy or something. I even remember that Love by Faith and some people had a tough fight, disagreement over that, saying there is difference between epilepsy and what? Convulsion. I remember. They started fight. It is the same thing. It is not the same thing. It is this and that. We need to know. The time they rushed him out, they said a neighbor, Kiloruko neighbor, Abanga. Do I get the name? Please remind me if the name is correct. Neighbor Abanga offered the car to, drove in to help them carry Mohbad. We need CCTV to tell us this is the time. What are we saying?
Mohbad's phone is with police. That CCTV details will be on Mohbad's phone. So that is the fact. If you have CCTV in your house, your phone will have access to it. In case you are not in the house, you will be able to monitor everything that is happening in your house. Phone, I
want to believe that as well. Before we started asking some people a question they can never have answer to. A question they can never have any answer to. This is CCTV in Mohbad's house. This is another one. Before we begin to ask some people some questions that they can never have answers to, let us ask the right question from the right people, not the right question from the wrong people.
Westo.
Yes.
Westo.
Yes.
If we're waiting on the government or the police, whatever you want to call them, to go and ask the CCTV, you might as well say that you're waiting in vain, calling them out on TikTok. The only way that can be done is a petition, which I hope has been written to the police, whether it's the IG or whoever is the police department they've written to point out the flaws of their 13-man investigation that they carried out last year on this case. They have not done data forensics. They have not done forensics on the property. everything they said they did, the 13-man panel, were only based on a verbal report of people in the house. Even the people in the house were not thoroughly investigated to give a clear line of chain of events that happened.
In addition, police allowed the people in the house to clear off evidence, things that should have been used as evidence, as exhibit. They got in enough time. Don't forget Wunmi said in court that the same clothes Baba Mohbad said that he saw with blood was used to sleep for several days by Adura. So, despite the fact that Adura lost a brother, he can still use one cloth with blood. They said he washed it, that Adura washed the cloth with the blood that has the blood, and he was using it to cover body. That cloth was not supposed to be washed.
So all of that is a mess.
That cloth was not supposed to be washed.
Yeah,
there must be forensic on it. The day they went to exhume the body, and they are so sorry to come in. You remember they left the coffin. They didn't go with the coffin. They even brought Mohbad out of the they exhumed Mohbad with a barefooted hand, almost barefooted hand, in nylon. So local, no sanitizer, no fumigation, nothing like anti what they call that, anti something. Just to make sure that the odor and all these toxic things that will be coming out from the grave will not go to attack people in the community and not cause disease. They didn't do anything. They left it there. Those are the things that forensic should be carried out on. They were talking about folding his head in a small coffin. That coffin would have been investigated to say, where did they get this coffin from? What happened? Who is the person that came to you to purchase this coffin? Why will you give this such a small? It would have made our work easy. I'll come to Berekete later. I have things I want to take Berekete. And I will appreciate if people can record and send to Berekete.
Okay. So thank you, Wester. So you see, the whole process was flawed from top to bottom. So as far as this case is concerned, they have not done a due, proper and thorough investigation. It has not been done at all.
See, the little things that is going on the internet, that is going on, and the little things that is keeping Mohbad active is because of us to TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, or maybe some people on YouTube. If not, what has police been able to give us so far? What have we gotten from the court? The court has not even found closure to the inquest. Some witnesses are even nowhere to be found. And I told you as at yesterday, Wunmi was supposed to be in Panti to have interactive session with the authorities there and the Prime Boy. Prime Boy was available. This Wunmi was nowhere to be found. And they said that she's looking for justice. She was the one that went to Falana chamber. Why did Falana chamber?
Wunmi cannot go there. She's running for DNA order. Wunmi cannot go there. She's running for DNA order. One must slam any DNA. That is the fact.
I reconfirm that secret DNA was truly conducted. I don't just jump into something because people are talking about it or people are jumping into it. And of course, things I say, anytime I tell you that things I want to say, I have evidence. Trust me, I have evidence because I am doing this under my company's name. Premier World and Western Communication Limited. We're registered with my registration code. I will talk about that some other time. And I have my site. Of course, Mohbad issue has taken over me that recently I've not even been updating my site. News are not even going there. That will be on the road 24 hours. I only have short time for myself. Even 24 hours is not enough to do research. Now I will leave. This is almost what time now? It's already 12:18. Maybe this live will take us to 1:30 or 2. I don't know. Depends. After that, I will have to cross-check again what is happening. You see, let me say something. I don't normally sleep like it's time to sleep, let me go to bed. I sleep unknowingly. Is that a normal way to sleep? Is that one sleep? Remember you having your bed well laid with a very nice duvet and and unfortunately you are on a chair and you were like, even you will not even position your head like, even mouth to go open. And the next thing you wake up, you don't wake up with that. You don't sleep, you don't wake up. Now not sleep. How will that one be healthy to you and help your system? This mobile case is causing all this. It will be a great thing to say, oh, I do my job, I rest, I sleep, I wake up, I go back to job, I rest. But you will not even know when you sleep. You will not know when you wake up. You will not know afternoon at times. Sometimes I used to ask people, is today Monday? Is today Friday? I don't even know numbers of days again at times. Everything it's not only music that does not need permission to enter your spirit. Mohbad case does not need permission to enter your spirit. Once it enters, it enters. Honestly speaking, I'm not supposed to do live today. I was thinking tomorrow I will start early around 11 a.m. in the morning, Nigerian time, until any time I'm able to take it to. But I just look around, and this question I keep asking myself, please, and please, and please. Prime Boy must talk, oh, Prime Boy must fight, oh, Prime Boy must this and that. Will Prime Boy be able to tell us what killed Mohbad? When Wunmi that was there, when DJ Bami and all those one pouring water on his head could say they don't know. They want to say Naira Marley. That means Naira Marley sent them and they delivered the assignment for Naira Marley. That is the reason, and that is why it was so easy for them to know it was Naira Marley. Okay, what killed Mohbad is Naira Marley. How do you know, Westo? Because on that day, I see that Naira Marley actually wants to kill Mohbad, but he said that eyes will be on him, so the best thing is for him to send someone. He now sent one girl, not too tall, not too dark. The girl now came to say he's selling Indomie, and now sold Indomie for us. So that Indomie we gave Mohbad, and it was only Mohbad that ate it, and I'm the one that served Mohbad. Yes, you are right. We can conclude to say, okay, Naira Marley did it, and he sent you. Yes, that is correct. Because of the fact that he was not there. Prime Boy was not there. Spending left. According to him, more investigation will be carried out by the court on that, on every, Those who did not even live there at all should be able to tell us. I don't understand. What he saw, justice for Mohbad, the personal vendetta. Justice for Mohbad has turned to personal vendetta that because Wunmi, Prime Boy has offended Wunmi want to push on him. And Wunmi, maybe because Spending has offended Prime Boy want to push on him. Or maybe Lifestyle has offended Darosha. They want to put it has now turned to Oti Shemi, Mama Joeloju. You have offended me. I will smash you. You smash me. I smash you. You do this. I push you. That is what is happening. One Dori Waru. One Daori Waru. The issue of Mohbad died on Monday or not Monday is still there under investigation. For me, I've told a lot of people that asked me that one very conviction that is not making me to really join to throw the part of Mohbad died on Monday is because of the nurse. Because the nurse said he was there on Tuesday. She wanted to show me the conversation that she got a picture of Mohbad's hand when he was already at the gate the gate of Mohbad's house, because she said she has already requested that hand should be sent to her for her to determine what to come with for the treatment. When she now entered the estate gate, she said she saw the hand and she was like, if she knows that this is what she was called for, she wouldn't have come. That it doesn't really want her coming from that far place. Ó ti bẹ̀yẹn ti jìnnà ju nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ. Even if you don't need to be a practicing nurse or a quack nurse, or you don't need to have any medical experience before you can attend to such a minor thing. Ẹmọ tó máa ń pè ní jẹ́lú. Tó bá bù sí kíní yẹn tó fi spirit for yàrá ya ikú dáná. On this justice of Mohbad, èmi náà ti ní issue, mo ti ṣubú lórí ọ̀kadà now. Fortunately for me on that day, I was rushing home to go and start a life because I promised my people I'll come out by so time. And I was still far. I was supposed to be on a proper car, but I want to be, I want to beat hold up. I want it to be faster. I took a bike, not knowing that now Ogogoro man carry me. Now, so we did express.
Westo.
See,
Westo. That tells you. Let's just use let's analyze this for a second. That nurse's statement.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
When the nurse said that the hand that they showed her, she wanted to see the hand. She saw the hand. For her to still have gone through, because let's just analyze this. You saw the hand and you're like, it's not something serious. Obviously, she could have just said, why don't you get him this, and that should be fine. So she would definitely have known that for them calling her, it was something more than the hand. It was something more than the hand. It wasn't that hand that they sent to us. It was something more.
Anyazuku.
We're not speaking here.
People in charge of business are just making it difficult. And remember my statement. I want you to quote it again. That may we never ask the right question from the wrong person. And if the wrong person is not providing answer to the right question, we will see the wrong person as a bad person. It's a big word. It is a big word. That statement I made is a big word. Ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni mo sọ. The reason why they don't want to ask some people some questions are why they are playing soft on people that should be first set of witnesses in court. Playing soft.
Thank you.
Playing soft on some people that, if not for the few of us like us that went extra mile to say, Fendi should say something, Pride Bros should say something, the court already ruled it out. The court already ruled it out that no, because I remember there was an argument between the lawyer of Baba Mohbad then and the court that no, we need to bring the nurse and Prime Boy. Spending was not even mentioned. And the court said no, we need to wait for autopsy to determine who next will come because they cannot keep wasting judicial resources. That was the English. And I remember my personal investigation, through one of the lawyers in court. He also emphasized on the fact that the court was avoiding, wasting judicial resources. That is the reason why they want to keep low on just bringing, witnesses. They even want the entertainment industry, yes, of course, section. The legal team representing the entertainment industry wanted Zlatan to come and
like petrol 2 or 5 liters.
Yes, the court said, the entertainment group said they want Zlatan to come. And because of the statement of police, they rule out the part of Zlatan. What did police say? Police said they have investigated that scene. There was no detail of what Sam Larry they had, get together, they sat together one and dine. And police said again that they called Mohbad to come and defend the petition where he alleged that an equipment worth of 5 million naira was destroyed, but Mohbad did not provide evidence, meaning that Mohbad lied. That was what police said. And they said they further investigated from those that were mentioned, and those people said all is lie, and Mohbad did not come to prove further that it is not a lie. So there is nothing they can do when the person that wrote the petition did not follow up and did not come. That was what the police said in court. They were sweating. Even police was fighting police, contradicting police on that very day. It was a drama. The police that was defending the written disposition later, was told to come out, and another police took over. It was police that told him that, oh, so that bell, oh, shall I hear that, let me come and continue from where you stop. Meaning that the police representative that was giving the narrative was first person kóra máa yọ díẹ̀ bó ṣe yọ worse in case.
Westo. Am I free to say something now, please?
You are free.
Okay. Hello, everyone. You're doing a good work, Westo. So I give it to all of you. You're trying. It is not an easy job, but you all are trying. And this is where I'm going to start. You see, this country called Nigeria, it is our country. We all know that. Certain things are going on in this country that majority don't, they are not aware of. It is just this Mohbad issue that exposes a lot of things that are going on in Nigeria. What you all now hear and witness has been going on in Nigeria for so many years. Lots of people have been victim of this government, I can call it government failure. You understand? You see, sometimes we talk about the police people. We only talk about police people, but we don't know, you understand, that the police people, they are being employed by somebody, by people that call themselves the government. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
The police people, they are looking, is a person that gets up and said, I want to be a police person. And that person applied and they gave the person uniform. That person that called police is working for people that hired him. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Loud and clear.
So they can be stopped at any time. If they don't want the police to do their job, there's no way they can do their job. In this Mohbad issue, they stopped the police from doing anything. There's nothing the police they can do. We have certain people in this country called mafia. Westo, do you know that we have people, in any country they have them? Do you know the set of people that, when they refer to them as mafia?
Sure, cabals, mafias, yes, okay. They are everywhere. Cabals, okay. Mafia.
Okay, not an ordinary cabal. I'm talking about the mafia. We're talking about the powerful people. They are above the law. They sit in the government.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you think those people would have been involved in this issue? What do you think that is their interest? Why did they get involved? Why do those people, powerful people like you have mentioned, why are they so much more in this matter?
Okay, this is the reason why they are so much more interested in this matter, because it happened to one of them. One of them is the one that if you have to go the way all this thing is going, dragging, everyone wants to know what is going on. The actual person that did it, you understand, it is one of them. Probably that one of them is just a son to them, and they need to protect that son of theirs. Are you getting what I'm saying?
I'm feeling you, man.
Okay, now, something I'm talking from experience of life. I'm over 60 years of age. I know I'm talking from experience. You understand? I know I lived in America for more than 30 years before I relocate, back to Nigeria. You understand? I have children even in the military in America. You understand what I'm saying? But on getting back to Nigeria, I discovered a lot of things. True that, they conspired against my father's estates. And the people that were involved in that estate of my father, they happen to be the mafia. That's how I know them. That's how I realize that we have people that's untouchable in Nigeria. People that, the law that you're talking about, can you hear me? The law that we all talking about and the justice that we all just, looking for, they are the one that, that's in control of all that. And they are untouchable. You understand? That's I was once told by Attorney General of Lagos State. You understand? Former Attorney General of Lagos State, not this previous one. You know what he told me? It told me that not all justice we can get. Some people are above the law in Nigeria.
But why?
But why? I don't. You're asking me, but why? It shouldn't be that way. But that is the truth. I questioned the man. I questioned the man that, as Attorney General of Lagos State, Minister of Justice. You understand? I said, then why are you in your office? What are you doing there? If certain people are above the law, you understand? And I was dragging with him. I later understand, what the man was trying to tell me. That this man talking to me was only being honest with me. You understand? Now, you see this mohbad case. I wish we get the justice that we're looking for. But I'm telling you again, we have certain people called mafia. They have already seen the truth. The way you are talking about the camera, talking about this, talking about that, even without the camera, it is a plus if we have the monitoring camera for the police to look into. It will be a plus. But the thing is this: they are not going to allow the police to do their job. You see, they make police people look silly, as if they are dull. They don't know what they are doing. Don't think so. The police, we have very intelligent people in the force, both men and women. They're not dumb. But the thing is, they don't allow them to do the job. They will never allow them to do the job. They hire them. They give them the uniform. You know what this man told me again at his office? The man said to me, if it is an ordinary person, you understand, you would have got get the justice that you are looking for. Those that are in question, if there are not those that you met that that they did that crime, are you getting what I'm saying? They would have been behind bar by now. But the people that I'm talking about, they are untouchable. They are untouchable. There's nothing anybody can do to them. So the same thing in this case of mohbad. You see, the reason why I come out to speak concerning this, because I know all these things that all of you are going. I've been through it. I've been through it. You understand? I know the result of it. Because they are the one in power. They are the one controlling the system. So how can you get the justice how can we get the justice that we're looking for? Because everything is so plain, it's so glaring.
Madam,
you understand?
Madam, you went through that as an individual, right? We are going through it as a group of people. And if we play our cards right, there may be powers in Lagos State that control, the higher mighty, the laws, and all of that, right? This person in question, Mohbad, is an individual, a young boy who had not achieved that high level of notoriety even at the time he died. So if we play our cards right, who's the person that is pulling the pawn here in this case? It would be that Oba Elegushi. If we play our cards right of dragging them, petition, Twitter, Instagram, the same way we're dragging and calling for them to act on this case, to the IG of police, the topper police arm, which is not the Commissioner of Lagos now, the Inspector General of the police, the IG of Police of Nigeria. If we do that, we would get them to act. This day and age, they are afraid of the youths. They are afraid of the cries, the noises that the youths and the juvenile delinquencies that we youths can create. They are afraid. If someone who knows that we're going to bring Lagos to a standstill, I can tell you, as Andy says, for free, they would take an action. All we just need to do in this case, we need to play our cards right. How is that? A petition written to the IG police.
Annie, can I continue and that with is what I'm saying? Let me just continue.
Annie, please, let's deal with the situation at hand, madam. Please, let's deal with the situation at hand.
By your billion, hold on. By your billion, hold on.
Let madam deal with the situation at hand. She's doing things personal. Let's
I'm
do
not doing anything personal. Listen, when someone is talking from experience, you understand what I'm saying. I'm only giving you my own.
Ajoke, can you hear me, ma?
I can hear you.
Ma. Thank you, ma. Please kindly round up in the next 1 minute, ma. Thank you.
Okay, now, I'm not saying that trying to get justice I wish we get the justice. I just want you to know that the problem, you understand that? I want you to know that these are the problem on the ground. That is where I'm going.
All right, ma. So, bye, everybody. You can talk now.
Okay, Westo, thank you. Yes, Anime, thank you. Westo, now way forward. We've like
I like that word, way forward. I was about to ask Madam Ajoke, what's the way forward? Thank you. Go on.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Now, do you want me to talk or you want Bayo to talk?
It depends on the panelists. It depends. My moderator is there to take decision on that. Maybe you or the person that talk about way forward has something to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Bayo, hold on.
Yes,
can Mommy Ajoke, Abi, Madam Ajoke tell us way forward first, at least? Yes. She has said the other side. Let's hear the positive side from her.
Okay. The way forward, the way you are talking about, you want to write to Inspector General of Nigeria, that is good. But the way forward is to expose them more. You understand? If you have to get the CNN, BBC, the media involved, you have to get the world involved. It's not about Nigerian government. If you try to tackle Nigerian government, I'm telling you, they are the one. These are the mafia in power in Nigeria. So the way forward is for you to expose, you understand, get the CNN, you understand, the youth. You can get in touch with the CNN. You can get in touch with BBC. You understand? I'm not talking about BBC Nigeria. I'm talking about the British one. Are you getting what I'm saying? So those are the ones that you can let them get involved and let them, start talking about the, saying it on the news. You understand? To broadcast it. To for the media to take control of it. That is where I think the justice, probably will come from. Definitely, it will come from that.
Is there any network issue?
No, I think we're going, please. If I can just really quickly, for people in comment section that maybe don't understand what Madam Ajoke is trying to say, I'm going to say it out loud with my full chest. What she's trying to say is understand what we're going up against. The system we're going up against is headed by 3 people. They're the one obstructing this justice. Maybe she doesn't want to call the names. And if we have to expose them, I agree, on CNN, on national media, we have to know who we're exposing. We have to call out names. This starts from the presidency, Tinubu. This involves Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu. This also involves Oba Elegushi. Those are the 3 people that are the ones obstructing this justice.
Who is the third person? Come again. I missed the third person. Who is the third person? Please, grab with it.
Oba Elegushi. Oba Elewedu.
All right. I want to ask a question. I know. Okay, it's fine. I had that. Now, Blavevet, let's look at this way. You said they should be taken to CNN, blah, 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 and the rest. And secondly, I want to add that probably we should involve international organizations and the rest. Do you think they will not call this issue a sovereignty matter? Do you think let me even call it sovereignty of our country, do you think the sovereignty of our country too will allow those people to come and invade in an issue that is, me and it's a small issue? It's a minor.
It's not. It cannot be a sovereign. It cannot be a sovereign thing, Westo. It cannot be a sovereign thing. This is fighting for our rights.
I'm not saying sovereignty in terms of the nuclear power,
war and stuff. Nuclear, yes.
Sovereignty in terms of them coming
social media,
coming to
yes.
What? Make it big deal.
Okay, let me just say something for 1 minute. Black Velvet, Bio Billions, Westo, and the lady who spoke before, all of us are right. But let's look at it this way. This case, before you say, okay, we want to involve Tinubu, we want to say Sanwo-Olu, we want to call Elegushi, we have to have credible evidences to show how they have flawed this case.
That's it.
Because now, if we say, okay, let's use Sanwo-Olu for example. If you call Sanwo-Olu will tell you that I have implored, I was the one that approved for the exhumation. I was the one that have ensured that whatever the coroner, the chief coroner, and all of those people need to ensure that this case is done, I have done that. So you have to have credible evidence to link him directly to the case, to say how he obstructed justice or to show how he's involved in the killing. Just mentioning his name, just mentioning Elegushi's name, just mentioning Tinubu's name, the president of Nigeria, for God's sake, who is mohbad? To compare him to Tinubu.
Annie, we have all the arsenals we need.
Hold on, Bayo, hold on, let me come. Hold on, babe, hold on, let me come, sorry. So at the end of the day, except we're able to systematically prove this connection, because imagine you saying a young boy, mohbad, 26-year-old, the Tinubu had to send, or let's just put it this way, was involved in his killing. How? You have to have very credible that, like you see, it's choking him in his neck like this. That's how, otherwise they would just think that we're just idiots, we're just playing around. So the first things we want to do is to start from how we can, use the tools of the government to attack them first. What is it? Start with the way the police has handled the issue. Follow the due process of writing petition to the IG and then begin to blast them on all social media, like the lady has said, CNN and stuff. Masses will be exposed. They don't have any choice. If we write to the IG or police and state, because you cannot just write it, but you have to write a petition that states clearly where they have flawed. You have to mention step after step what they have done, what they did not do well. This is what they did. This is the outcome. This is what they should have done, and this would have been the outcome. Given that full breakdown,
Annie,
Annie, in their
at
face,
this point,
they can't dispute it.
Annie, at this point, we have all the arsenals. We have all the arsenals, and that is why I keep asking which way forward. Now, the PPR, we have a PPRO on the Federal Police Force. The PPRO on record when he was asked that why did he not seal up the case, the place of an homicide scene, and he said, hey, look, don't worry. When we go there, we're going to still find evidences. We have that on record already. We have it on record that people that are supposed to be suspects are not treated as suspects. More than 9 people. More than 9 people suspect are not treated as suspect. Now, people that are not around are being treated as suspect. We have a court-written summon that were supposed to be addressed, and somebody is running away, and it has been established that she is doing it intentionally. And we have people on social media, people that were being paid, to say that even when you have the court order, we're not going to honor it. People are saying that she's a 24-year-old, but you don't know the kind of power she has. So people are saying that this woman... let me finish, madam. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to let you know that this is... we have all the arsenals. Somebody today, Tolani was still saying today that even when you have those things, we're not going to do it. It's like you don't know who Wumi is. Who is CY? Who is Wumi? She's trying to tell us that we are against something. Those words, those things are arsenals for us to move forward. Which way forward? Let's keep exposing. Let's keep exposing. There's a petition. There's been a petition. There's been a petition against the infiltration of police in Nigeria. Okay. It has been going on. I've signed it a couple of times. I've introduced to people who have signed it.
That's the public one, right?
Yeah, the public one. Let's do it. Let's outline. Annie, let's outline. Me, I'm ready. Let me tell you something.
Thank you for what you said.
When the man said, it was in Pennsylvania, I called the Pennsylvania office. I called them and I said, I am an individual. I want to find out, do you have a long line for autopsy and toxicology? They said, no, we do not have it. That does not exist in the record of their company. It's a private company. It does not exist having to be on the line, on the queue for a project. I said, please, do you accept samples from abroad? They said, yes, depending on the part of the world. I said, West Africa, Nigeria. They said, it's okay. I said, please. I didn't say I need that. I'm not saying, I didn't mention mohbad's name. I didn't mention anything. I just wanted to know. And they said, okay, please, how long does it take? They'll say, okay, they referred me to the toxicology department. They gave me the number. I went to that department. I called them. They gave me the same information. And they told me, they said, the coroner, they only deal with coroners. They don't deal with individuals. If I need a private thing to be done, there's a way to get the coroner to sign off on my paperwork. And that is only when they can deal with me. You understand? We already know that the coroner has lied to us. The inquest has, the pathology, they have lied to us saying that they killed online for 10 weeks. I called them. I spoke to them. I spoke to them two different times. They told me that there's never been a time that they have to have a proper, something come from Africa and they're on queue. No. It is a no. Those are evidences.
Good.
that
So now
these people are playing us.
Okay,
I'm telling you, if you want me to call, okay, let me tell you something. When Karimo was doing this, I got the information, I called the company. The company told me, spell the name. I spelled out the name and phone. I said, no, she does not work. She's not a permanent staff with us. They said, call this company. Possibly she worked with that company that worked for them. That was how I would find out she does not work as she's not a nurse. So these are things we can do. These are the things we need to start doing. Let's put it out there that this person is a liar. This person is lying. These people are lying. You understand? Me, I'm ready. Give me phone numbers. Anywhere. I know I will call. We'll do all these things. Let's sign these petitions. Let's expose the government. Let's go to the next step. Let Baba Mohbad, if Baba Mohbad is having problem with fund, let him address us. Let him have a press conference. Let him explain the circumstances, the situation that is going on. Let Baba Mohbad come out to tell us. I don't like his videos where he's dancing, singing, being dropped out by a Prado Jeep or doing this. You understand? Those are not the videos we need.
Let's leave that alone. Let's leave. Don't model your modeling issues now. There's no need to model issues. We've talked about when we talk. Let's focus on the strategic point. The point you have raised. Okay. I have a question. The question is, those things you have raised. Does the petition that we have written, does it encapsulate that? Is that
yes?
Okay, good. Now
the petition, the petition has chastised the actions of the Nigerian police.
Okay.
Action.
Okay, so if
the Nigerian police are against, yes.
Okay, so if he has, then we have to wait. There must be a process we have to wait for them to respond. And if they're not responding, then what is the next step? We take it to all these other platforms. Whether we need to put the story on a publication out, put it out there, follow those processes, and at the same time,
yes.
So it has to be a step. So leave Baba Mohbad. He's a man. He has a right to. You don't know how he's grieving.
I know.
He wants to be.
Annie, I'm telling you, moving way forward, right? If we are doing this part, we should do the other part. I'm telling you that some of us are ready. You understand? Now, this petition, somebody prepared it. Somebody put it online. That is how ready that person is. You understand? I mean, I'm telling you how I'm ready when you want me to do things on my own part. That is, I'm telling you how ready I am. I'm telling you that Baba Mohbad's legal team, because now we are having problems with what is going on. If somebody was served a DNA writ of summon, and we've not heard anything, I think it's about 10-12 days now, somebody has been served writ of summon and she's running, and it has been confirmed that she's running away from it. Let us put it out there. What happened? Why is she running?
You want to add something to that?
Yes, put it out there.
Thank you.
When you put it out there, who is going to respond to you? Who is going to answer you?
Madam Dota, let Westo talk.
I came up,
please.
Okay, hold on. Thank you. Bayo, thank you for reminding me. You reminded me of a statement from the court on that very day regarding if she's running. Now, thank you. Do you remember Barrister Kolawole Balogun? Do you remember what she said? I was supposed to even bring her up. I'll bring her up, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to be this night. You remember what she said? The one representing Female Lawyer Association of Nigeria. She said there is nothing like running. That if it is time to get her, even if her address is not is unknown, she has a lawyer, and she has someone who have been standing for her since the commencement. I remember she even told me before I started recording her Falana Chamber that she was the first person to tell me that she's thinking they are coming to withdraw. Maybe they will withdraw their involvement or cease to be Wumi's counsel. But let's see how it's going to be like. She's told me off record, like before I started recording. It was after that I said, okay, can we record? And now she said, when I was recording, she said it, that they can get through a lawyer or go to police and use police to locate her because she has a statement with police. They then say that she then said that also there are alternative. She used a legal term that there are alternative which can be through newspaper. She can be served via newspaper and the rest. And once it's there, she's seen it, and the court can proceed and commence, that. So I'm saying that are we not exploring those alternatives? Are we limiting it to the fact that it be by hand? Is that all?
That is what I'm asking. That after we are the panelists, the commenters, after we are ready, what is Baba Legal Team doing in regards to support we that are ready? You were at the court. You were giving us the update. You understand? You are not a legal representation. You are not a legal representative. You're only doing your job as a investigative journalist. You did your own part. What has Baba Legal Team done now? You understand? If they need help.
Bayo, okay, no.
Madam Detola, please. Madam Detola, please. Wait.
Who is the representative of the Baba's Legal Team? Come and answer the question that Bayo is asking, and I'm asking, everybody's asking. Right, Bayo? Doesn't that make sense? They should tell us now so that we should know.
Yes. Let us know. What we need.
Okay, Grexy, if you want, let him answer then. And concise
what do we need? Let them list what we need to do. We are ready. That's what I'm saying. We are ready, Westo. Are you not ready?
Let me say something.
We've gone far. We are ready.
The legal team of Baba,
yes.
The level at which I have been observing them, I can tell you that there is nothing online that we are discussing that is important that we are not taking serious. And secondly, I am telling you that even a few days ago, I was contacted by, the face of the team, asking some questions, which of course, at a point, I was linked to the overall leader of the team, that is Odumosu himself. He's not in Nigeria and he's doing well with boys. Now, he was on a call with me that I have to be, the call has to involve another security personnel that has security experience, that has known all sorts of things. The person is no longer, he left service, he retired from police. So the person will, with all this, I can tell you, there's not everything I can be saying out of course, but with all this, I can tell you that they are doing their best. And I can see the kind of things they are saying and questions they even ask me, and information that will be helpful, that of course I promise to also, play a role and help to get for them. I just forwarded one update to them this evening, and it was acknowledged to say, oh, thank you for this and so on. I do this also behind the scene, forward to them, for justice. I cannot at this stage that I am see anything that will help to get justice. I not do. And anybody that will alter this justice, for me, the person would rather.
Westo, let me tell you one secret. Let me tell you something.
Mr. Bayo.
Westo, let me tell you something. Madam Detola, please hold on. Madam Detola, hold on. Westo, I have a family.
I am not holding on.
I have a family. He told me, Aburo, sori case yìí. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tẹ́ lè ṣe, ẹ lọ ṣe. He's a top-ranking police officer. He retired last year. Ó ní àbúrò, sori lórí case yìí. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ lè ṣe, ẹ lọ ṣe. It's my blood, my last name, my full name, my last name is attached to his name. He's my brother. He told me pé àbúrò, nǹkan tẹ́ bá lórí ẹjọ́ yìí o. Ẹgbàgbé nǹkan tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ lè ṣe láti push hand wọn ẹ lọ ṣe. This is a police officer, somebody is the third to fourth person in Nigerian police force, retired last year, has told me this statement. I've said it before in the past. I just don't want to start dragging it so that people will not they will not link me and him together. You understand? People see.
Protest will not be out of it will not be taken.
I'm not saying protest though. I'm not saying protest.
I'm also saying that even if it will work protest at this stage that it has reached, it's still going to be part of a weapon. All way and away in this country. This thing is becoming so horrible that it has to. Every angle,
the legal system, the police force has failed. Let us reveal it. Every angle, the legal system, the police force has failed us. let's not stay on the ground. Let's not protect them.
In one word, what is the way forward so I can another person to talk? What's the way forward?
Okay, let me. Okay, I'm just saying, in everything we want to do, we are ready to do it. Let us do it. Anything that will go forward, that will move us from this stage to another stage, applying it. Let us argue it. Let us say it. Any form that is jeopardizing this thing, do not say you are doing it on the ground. If the legal system is not working, announce it. Let us drag them. If the police force are not doing their job, announce it. Let us drag them. If the Baba team needs more hands, need more advices, let them tell us what we need to do. They can advise us legally on how to go legally. That's all I have to say at this time. I answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Momidetola, you want to say something?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Weston, good evening. Yes, amen. Miss Anne, how are you? Blackie, Bio Billions, Lego, I didn't see the rest of the name, Ajoke. Good evening, everybody, and to everybody on the platform. I am going to direct my talk to Bio Billions and to any other people out there listening to me. Do I know the lawyers involved in Papa Mohbad's case? No. Do I know the people who are linked with Baba Mohbad in this case? No. But let me tell you this. Let me say this in the sense that we come here each and every day, we argue, we talk, we speak the same thing every day. Majority are always blaming these people. No matter what you say, when the courts and the authorities are ready to answer, that's when they will answer you. No matter how many 1,001 lawyers you put on ground. If the court system, if the Olokpa system are not ready to do anything, we cannot up and go and force them to do what they don't want to do. The only thing we can do is do this. Now, why is it that people just come and complain all the time, which they have their right and it's an entitlement and it's their opinion, and not taking that initiative that, okay, let me single-handedly...
Madam Detola, you do this all the time. Madam Detola, you do this all the time. You do this all the time.
Let her talk.
And I'm
do this all the time.
Continue.
No, you do this all the time.
What do I do? No, don't mute his mic. Let him respond to me. What do I do? You talk all the time. Why can't you use the initiative and let the rest of us follow? Or whoever wants to follow, you follow.
Bayo,
you've called. No, don't do us to be Western. You've called. Ma.
Please, ma, please play it cool. Just continue with your point. Bayo, please don't unmute.
No, I don't. Sorry, everybody thinks John Tori alone.
No, me only
you are even the last person. You are not supposed to.
Now. My point is, he has all these ideas. He has an uncle who is an Olokpa. So why are they not helping? Is it talk all the time?
Madam Detola, you do this all the time.
Now?
You do this all the time.
Why are you repeating
Stop
it?
it.
Am I disputing
Stop it. Stop
Why am I
it.
disputing
Stop it. Please. Stop it. Please.
Stop it, more. You
can...
By your billion, you are
interrupting. What is it?
I'm going to drop you by your billion. You were not interrupted when Detola was talking. When
you were talking, I didn't say anything. Now you're telling me I do this all the time. Let somebody take the initiative. Do take the right initiative. Make the step and let's follow.
Mommy Detola, sorry, I muted you. Everyone should just hold on for now. By your billion, there is no way, even if you have all the good points, if we are not allowed to say our own, it will be as if we don't know what we are doing. You have said a lot of wonderful things, and you can see from my response that I subscribe to some of your points too, that we don't need to give up. Mommy Detola has come also to add one or two talks too. You should have allowed her to learn, even if you have to respond. Everyone is intellectual. No pushover here. Because if pushover, we will listen to ourselves, and the other will agree to disagree. You shouldn't have interrupted her.
My brother is a police officer. Why has he not done everything? She made mention.
You don't need to go that way. She's just making a point. one man quick foundation of talk. She was just building foundation on what she will be building her point on. She has not even finished building the foundation for the talk and before you come in. So now, please, just try to cool it, down,
Please, let me say this. When I single-handedly called Berekete and he responded to me, and I remember very well that I called Westo and I told him, hey, Jackie spending at the Prime Boy law. I reached down to him, he responded to me, and I went back to Spending. Spending said his father told, not Spending, I take that back. His father told him that he should wait until Corona inquest. Did I come on social media to come and be blabbing my mouth? Let us take initiative and do things to help this case. All the time is argument. We were not alone. Now. So which one is that? Have I ever spoken to you before like this? God bless each and every one of you.
Mommy, you take it easy. Take it easy. You see, sometimes, Sherry, questions we ask and things we expect from the wrong people. Olumanda wa la isile. E wo comment section nisin. And the so we pay very sad Spending disappointed Mohbad. Another person said, Westo, are you pleased with Spending? All of these questions are just, I don't understand. Should I be pleased with Spending or not be pleased with Spending? All I want from Spending, from Prime Boy, from anybody involved in this case is to tell us what came about. If they are able to tell us, fine. If they are not able to tell us, fine. But at the end of the day, anyone that is found guilty, either Spending, either Prime Boy, either anybody that is found guilty should go and face the law. What we did initially that some people are trying to misinterpret.
Westo, let's Spending.
So I'm coming. What we did initially that people are not trying to misinterpret is that if those people at the crime scene, were not held down in the cell, then there is nobody that should be held down in the cell. In Kotoba Mamu Spending one in the cell. Toba Mamu Spending one in the cell. DJ Bami Bodo one in the cell. In Kotoba Mamu Prime Boy one in the cell. Darosha Bodo one in the cell. In Kotoba Mamu Nosfe Yishara one in the cell. Mumi Bodo one in the cell. If those three are not in cell from the from within Mohbad compound, then the three that are not living with Mohbad should not also be in the cell. Those who were there at the crime scene were not in the cell. The same way those that are not there at during the crime should not also be in cell. It should be tit for tat. It should be equal right. That is the reason why me, I don't know for others, I was so concerned, like what a world we have. What a country, what an injustice. No, this thing cannot be done that way. Where is Spending in the cell? Where is sorry, DJ Bami outside the cell enjoying, going to show Otunla Pio Pio? Then that one is not correct. Then a reasonable person should know that it is a wrong thing. Then the right thing should be that the same way DJ Bami is not in cell is the same way Spending should not be in the cell. Then go to the number 2. I'm coming. Go to number 2. Feyi Shara is in the cell. Where is Wumi? Wumi not in cell. If something is wrong there, then if Wumi is not going to be there, Feyi Shara should not be there. Let Feyi Shara get out. So those people that help Feyi Shara, I don't blame them to help her out of the cell. Then the third one, who again? The Prime Boy. Why is he in the cell? No reason. That, they fought, they no fight, they fight, they no fight. What of the person that bent the head, that did not take permission of the family to go and bury? Then that one should be in the cell too. If that one is not in cell, then Rainbow should also go home. Because gbogbo wọn jọ máa fàjà láti ilé. Kọ́ má dẹ̀ fẹ́ fàjà láti cell, kí gbogbo wọn jọ máa fàjà nínú cell. That is what some of us did. Like myself, that was what gingered me to want to say, oh, this guy, whether we like it or not, whatever support they need, we have to get them out. Why should that be misinterpreted? And at the end of the day, they are all out. The same Wunmi that is having more to say in this case is out. It's the same way every other person are out of say. So, ẹni tó rí bá kó yọ nínú wọn, fine. Ẹni tó rí ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ lọ gbàgbós, fine. On this note, it has nothing to do with whether Westo is pleased or not. The only thing I will be pleased with is to get justice for Mohbad. And nothing must happen to Baba Mohbad and every other justice seekers. That is all. Every question Go and ask the right people, not Westo.
So let's continue. Let's move on. You see, sometimes when we come up here, let's be strategic. What are we tackling today? We focus on it. We're talking about the police blunders. We talked about the fact that, what we're supposed to do is to ensure that we call the police out. We have outlined processes. Continuing that, I don't know what, but yeah, Bio mentioned about saying, okay, the case of the DNA, has the court order been served? So let's treat one thing after. So it makes sense because sometimes it's tiring. You'll be online for 2 hours. We have not said what we have achieved. You know?
Kuresi is up here to answer some questions. So let's just channel the question to him. Let's see his response and let's see the update on ground so we can move forward.
Kuresi, Baba, I greet you. Welcome, brother.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone from here. And good whatever, depending on where you are. I have to be very, very apt and means with words, because I don't want to throw too much as caution, no matter how we whip the sentiment or whip emotions. We must be strategic and be logical in whatever we say. Despite I see no reason why we should be this agitative, because everything is working out for the good of justice for mohbad. But when we are too aggressive towards something, we might not see the, how do I put it? We might not see the green light ahead or see the light after the dark tunnel. It's very interesting and so appreciative that all this that we are saying since morning or for a few hours ago, it's for the progress and for the good of what we represent, which is justice for mohbad. A lot of us do make mistakes. A lot of us do have errors, even right on the platform till the commenters. But no matter what, nobody will say, except anyone that is not sincere with himself. No one will be sleepless by this time and say all the efforts have been ganging up towards the justice of mohbad should go in vain. Nobody. We are all putting in our best. Even someone that has used his last 100 naira to buy data and come online for 10 minutes, he has done better than most of us, because he has used everything he had just to make sure that he contributed his or her own quota. On the issue of the DNA, well, we will repeat. The matter is done concerning the legal team of Baba. One thing we must know is that the judiciary is frustrating, the police is frustrating. And as Madam Detola said, no matter how we push this thing, when these people want to do their thing, is when they will do it. Look at when we sat, we have been expecting the coroner inquest to reopen. The coroner opened last Wednesday. We are waiting that, okay, if we were unable to conclude the coroner, at least 2-3 days after, we will reconvene. See, the woman, the magistrate decided to put us, first, he said 17th of April, that she will be starting her annual leave on the 18th of April. She put it on 17. A lawyer said she won't be charged. She said 16. They said, another lawyer said, 16 is not appropriate. She now put it on 15th of April. Like more than 3 weeks, like 3 weeks interval. before we reconvene. An inquest that we want to be, as in the meeting or the inquest conduct should be constant, as in make it as smart, as sharp as, we don't want to lose any thought, any thought in it. Let it keep freshing in us that, okay, today we come, okay, 3 or 4 days after we'll be here. Within 2-3 weeks, we are done. But look at how she decided to prolong the coming back. That is what we are saying, that the system is very, very slow. And there is nothing you can do. Illegality is not allowed when you are talking about court issue. When the legal team applied, the lawyers applied for court order hearing, just for them to give them to approve the prayer for them to conduct DNA on Liam and possibly Wunmi. They approached the court. Despite some difficulties, eventually they succeeded. It was accepted, the application was received, accepted, and they issue out a summon, like an invitation, to the mother of the baby in question to come forward. Please, can you come and tell this honorable court why we should not grant the prayer? They issue out a summon, like an invitation, they given to court bailiff. If they don't see her, they should serve a lawyer. If they don't see her, they can take it to her shop. If they don't see her, they can take it to her brother. If they don't see her, the person that said they saw her. Different narratives. But one thing that is standard in Nigeria is this: any fresh application to court must be served to that person, to the person physically. Give it to that person by hand. The person will sign, receive.
Sorry, Uncle Greg, sorry, I have to cut you because I'm running out of patience. I'm not going to stay up all night. We've had this before. The question is, have the other measures been done to give her this court order? It's in process, yes or no? Move on.
Alternative mode of service. Alternate mode of service. Yes. Please go on, Annie.
Yes, it's done in process, yes or no. So we move on. We move to the next thing. This night that we're on here, we have key things we want to address. We're going to address it one after. After that, we'll move to petition so that we can prepare the next question for you. That's just so that we don't, because a lot of people write in the comment section, they're just tired of the long story. Just tell us yes, no.
Well,
process is done, and that's fine.
I'm trying to attend to the rhetorics being said by a lot of people, because if I listen to everybody and I heard the point of view of everyone. So some people, someone said, they should have done it, they should have done it. So I have to address that there is a substitute order, which is legal means of serving a summon. If you go to that person physically, the next thing is to activate the substitute, which the legal team have done, waiting for the chief magistrate to give approval and send it out. So everything is done according.
Now you are giving us updates. Now you are giving us updates.
Sir. Hello. Either I'm giving you, if you go to another platform, you will still say it and I will still give you. For how long are we going to start repeating ourselves? So it's just for us to clear a lot of doubt and show some understanding. So it has been. It's not the day. It's not like you are buying recharge card. Okay, give me. This is my money. I receive it. I load it in my phone. It's a process. It's a process. It has been submitted. Praying that the praying and hoping that the magistrate in charge, a date has already been given. A date for this hearing has been given. So the service must be done accordingly even before the date, because she has to appear on the set date.
Okay, so what we take from what you've said tonight, Westo, please, everybody confirm this. Gurexi is saying that they have gone ahead to initiate the second process to ensure she gets the court order. Yes or no?
Yes, that's what he said. And there's a set hearing date. There's a hearing date, which I mean, even so me, but he doesn't have to say that date. So let's move on.
Mr. Bio-Billions, you can just please,
if you can. You were asking Gurexi the question. Why didn't Bayo let Gurexi answer to confirm to everybody? Was Bayo the one that?
It's fine. So, Mr. Gurexi, so what we'll do, anybody can just write what he said down, so that if somebody else, if we go on any other platform, they bring the question, we can just copy and paste. This is what has been confirmed, and that's it. See, if anybody's on Baba's team, if you have somebody who just writes stuff out, these questions, these are the answers, and people can paste it. They can post it on their wall, so it saves people coming to ask the question over and over again, and you having to explain forever. So that's why I'm asking, so that for me now, what I've heard, if I go on Paparino tomorrow, I hear that, I will just say, Mr. Gurexi said, the alternative measures or process to serve the court order has been initiated. End of story.
And the
that's it.
The hearing has been fixed.
That's it.
Yes. Thank you.
There can be issuance of someone without a date. A date has been fixed the day the first invitation was served. So a date had been given, and we still have a couple of days to do the needful. So we are going to do it, and the court will definitely, because the judge sitting over the matter is the one that gave the date and is aware that this person must be served before the said date. So there is no cause for alarm. Let's leave that one. It's done and dusted.
Okay, Gurexi, sir. Sir, another question is, sir, that is the issue of the DNA, right? So please, what about, like I said, Westo, I said yesterday that some other things needs to be checked out, like talking to the hospital where Baba Mohbad, where some documents were said they were released. That's one. The house, the court injunction to get the property so that they can investigate, a private investigation can be done. Number two. Then number three is the police, have the legal team approached that police where Baba first wrote his first statement, where they changed it and they did not attend to him. Because rumor going around is that Baba did not go to police in Ikoyi or Lekki. He went to police in Ikorodu with the dead body. So please, if there's any update on those three things, I've said it before. Number one, as the legal team had tried to get the copy of the police statement Baba made at the first police station in Lekki. Number two is, as Baba make any injunction to make sure that the property of Mohbad is sealed for proper investigation, camera and the rails and some other things. Number three is, has there have been any legal attempt to talk to the police, the hospitals that were involved? Because one hospital said they gave a death certificate, which is against the corona law.
Fire, no. You have to simplify the question, because even me, I'm forgetting it. So he's going to forget. Ask one question, move to the second one. Okay. And so he gives you, so that way it's clear and simple.
Please, okay, the first is, as the legal team, have they approached the court to seal the property for a proper investigation, the house, which nobody is occupying at this time?
The answer to that question, straight answer, is that no. And unfortunately, even if they are going to do that now, they will only seal it for other reasons. But for investigation, there is nothing to see, because everything that is needed in the house for investigation has been cleared off. Yeah, he's talking about, all these clothes, The blood clothes, the clothes that was found with blood. Are you talking about?
But you know the CCTV. You know, I mean the CCTV thing.
Install another CCTV camera. Will you know?
No, Westo, you know that CCTV, just to establish if the CCTV was installed, you know, I mean, there's no way they will touch it that people will not know. I mean, it's just...
If they are sealing it, they are sealing it for other reason. Maybe for people not to stay there for little. In fact, the question I want to ask again is that that house, the owner of the house that Mohbad got it from, is the owner trying to reclaim the house again or what? Another question that we need an answer later. But continue with your question. First question answered. It has not been sealed. That's the first question answered.
Okay, number two. Number two. Gracie, please, as Baba Mohbad legal team, have they make any attempt to acquire a copy of the statement he wrote the first night he took the dead body to the police station? Gracie, Baba. Gracie.
I understand your question. You are saying that as Baba Mohbad to get a copy of the statement he made the day they went for police report when Mohbad died.
Yes.
Before they wanted it.
Yeah, because you know people are saying that he didn't go to a Lekki police station. They say he went to a Ikorodu police station.
It's a sensitive question. It's a good question, but I don't have the information whether Baba have gone there.
Please. Okay, Presto, please note this question. Then number three, as Baba Mohbad legal team, have they approached the two hospitals? The two hospitals that that confirmed Mohbad was dead? Have they approached any of those hospitals to put them on check? Because at this point, they need to tell us who collected the death certificate and at what point the death certificate was issued. That is against the law. Anybody to issue. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Hello, Oga. There is no. We shouldn't act as if we are champions or we are hitting someone who has offended us with whatever. Let's try to be nice to one another and let's try to be human, because all this that I'm doing is not that I'm getting anything. I'm just trying to be helpful. And please try to understand one fact, that I am not better than you in this cause of justice for Mohbad. But if you try to
am I in any way so I can rephrase? I'm sorry.
It's not an insult. It's not an insult. Let's just be calm and be nice. Okay? Now to answer your question, the first question, the other question you asked about the property. Sealing of a property can be done by the police because it is a criminal investigation. No individual, not even Baba, not even anybody can say the house should be sealed for investigation. The police are the one who's supposed to have sealed up the house, condoned the house. But if you are talking of ownership or right over the property, that is when Baba could come in. But on the basis of investigation, Baba cannot seal up the property or ask the court to seal up the property. Oh yeah, police, go and investigate. No, it's the police job. Let's get that clear. Then secondly, about Baba's statement. You see, Baba has not been able to go to that area ever since. So he will be the one to lead his legal team down to the place, because Baba cannot remember the name of that police station, but he has described the place. He told me, he described to me, but for anything, even is not even the statement that we wanted. We wanted to do a confirmation and to ask questions. So, Baba, and I think maybe I will raise the matter or raise the issue when next I speak with him, that okay, we must do this. And most importantly, there is need, as in a very important need for Baba to go to that police station for a very good reason. So, and maybe in a space of few days, he must go there, and all these things will be put together, and one can at least get what he wants to get and verify every information that that he or she needs at every point in time. And the third one is the hospital. Well, I would say that the legal team has gone past reaching out to the hospital or trying to verify what letter or what certificate or what has been given. And if I will have to speak on that, I will let out some secrets that are not needed. But I can say briefly that the hospital, it was, according to the hospital, it was a misconception. The hospital said they didn't issue out a statement, a certificate, but they issue out death statement. So let us try to, we can go on our own to find out the difference between certificate and death statement. And the person that was given, that they said they were, well, they told the legal team whom the letter was given to, but we still, the investigation is still on. They are not sleeping, they are not resting. Every area has been taken care of, but just that they don't and they have cautioned themselves to speak less or not to speak at all.
Okay, Mr. Grexy, sorry, let me clarify that a little bit more for you.
They must be playing by saying that
Westo, hold on.
death statements are not death certificates. That is a joke from them.
Westo, have I asked the wrong question? Now it is clear that, yes, you see me now. I've asked a question now. It is pointing us to a different direction.
Okay, Bayo, Grexy, and Westo, let me quickly clarify something, the two things you've said. I'll start with the last one. A death statement is written by somebody who's dead, who's writing that, so that at least he's said what he wanted to say before he died. Is going to be used in court. And so the police the hospital should have said they gave a death report, what happened, how the body was brought in there, what they observed, and blah blah blah, and that's it. So the girl or whoever, the police, with all those their blunders of bleeding profusely and death certificate, that is on them. Because it would actually be very laughable to issue a death statement, a death certificate, when you don't know the cause of death and the person was brought in dead. So let me try to think for them. Curamed or Perez, whatever hospital it is, they were just trying to give a report of the corpse that was brought in, and that's that. But saying a death statement or a death certificate, that is just a wrong use of words.
It is too wrong use of word. And
Miss Annie.
too wrong use of word.
So that's that.
Yes.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Annie. Hello, Annie. Hello, Annie. Hello. It's good to talk.
Please.
It's good to point. It's good to criticize. It's good to talk, to say anything. But the fact is, when someone is reporting something, and in Nigeria of today, you see, sometimes a lot of us do as if we know more than our teachers, in which we all do. The thing in Nigeria is that the only people that issue death certificates are the national population, whatever. It is not hospital that issue death certificates. Because in case we get a lot of things wrong in this country, the people that issue death certificate is from the government, not any hospital. So by saying they said they issue death statement and death report, which are to be taken to the government, is it MPC or M population, whatever, to get death certificate. So
NPC, sir.
So it's quite unfortunate.
So Grexy, I'm not saying, I'm agreeing with you. The police was wrong to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grexy Baba, the police misled us.
Oh my God.
The police have misled us.
Police now. Must he always interrupt all the time?
Kilo ṣe woman now. Kilo ṣe woman now.
Bayo. Auntie Detola, please. Bayo, relax.
1 minute.
Detola close here now.
Relax, Bayo.
Sorry,
He's
hello,
here
Tari.
now.
Oh, no, back my
It's okay. Bayo, it's
Bayo,
okay. It's
please,
okay.
relax,
So,
relax.
Mr. Grant, let me continue my thought. No, Mr.
Bayo,
Bayo, it's okay now.
relax.
It's okay. Please.
Let's just
So,
have
Mr.
a
Grant,
good
so we've got
conversation.
that. The police was wrong to say that. So then all their blunders should go somewhere where we have to tackle with them. But the other thing I wanted to talk about here was the point of that question where he was asking about Baba's police report when he went to that police station. Why is it important? It's important because it needs to go in against the police. I'm going to just use that word there and leave it there. Because talking about the flaws of the police, what they did, that is also a key thing, a key flaw that they made. So that will be a substantial evidence that we can use to point out their flaws. I hope I will put it that way.
Annie, God bless you.
Miss
Annie,
Annie.
God bless you. God bless you, Annie.
Miss Annie. You and Westo, please.
Yes,
you and Westo. Can you reach out to those of us that have sensible, reasonable questions to ask the Baba Mohbad's what's it called, lawyers, and give it to Gurexi and put it on Gurexi's head. Come back so that when they ask, he can come back.
Rachel?
The same damn thing. This boy will go on another platform to talk about and another one to talk.
Westo,
so please.
You hear that, right?
Bayo,
Westo, you heard that, right?
Bayo, please. Logometric has been here for a long time.
Westo,
why are you begging him?
Please,
Madam Detola and Bayo, please.